Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS. Thank you for coming back into my channel and this Forex Trading Plan. And on this 2022 October the 12th, we'd like to plan out what are currency pairs that we are going to focus. Alright, thank you so much for coming back here. And then I would like to take this opportunity, okay, to quickly plan out this session, to plan out what am I going to focus in the London section. So we are going to pick up some of the currency pairs to focus later on. All right, so tentatively, right, let's see what are we going to focus. All right, hi CK, nice to see you here. Jeanette, 你好. Aiden and Bradley. Right, not forgetting my team Hubert. All right, thank you for coming in. All right, so yes, and now, hi Carol, nice to see you here. Right, so how's the weather in Australia now? Still cold? Okay, I hope everything is good, huh? Alright, so yep, and let's move in, okay, to see what are we going to focus, alright, today. And Aussie CAD today, right, what we are looking at is that we are still in the bear market, okay. So today, yesterday have tested the support, and today we have I have some retracement, okay, and still seems like still looking out for a selling, whereby it's actually testing on the previous support, as you can see over here, and now actually trying to retrace downwards again to test on the support once again. However, right, this area here, okay, we only have about 21 pips to the support. So if we want to keep selling, okay, we have to be careful, all right? So with this, take note, okay, what are we going to do, right? Cobra, you throw. Hello, nice to see you here. Wow, that's early of you. Okay, so yeah, so for Aussie CAD, we have about 20 pips away from the support. So take note, all right. So it's still good for selling, all right. So I'm going to take this, all right. I'm going to take this Aussie CAD into my selling list, okay. So along the way for this Aussie CAD, we can do a scalping first. Then after that, after we break through the support, then I think that will be a better one. Then we will see how it goes. Then after that, we can continue the selling, right? So for this moment right now, okay, we are looking at this area here to sell. However, remember what I said just now. Okay, the support is very near. Okay, so just take note. All right, Aussie franc. Aussie franc. Well, Aussie franc, we are still in the bear, and the bear has reaches support. So for Aussie franc, if I'm going to sell, all right, I'm still looking out for this Aussie franc to break the support first before I actually take action. All right. So for Aussie franc today, okay, it's going to test the support. So make sure it breaks the support. Then later on, we will come back and probably we can sell the Aussie franc. All right. So tentatively, it's good to sell. All right, it's still good to sell. However, I'm not going to put this into my watch list first. Okay, so tentatively, I will just see how it goes. Then later on, probably we will see. We will take a trade in another section if there's a chance. All right. Okay. So once again, we are into Aussie yen. Aussie yen. So Aussie yen over here. Now we are actually in the bear. So the bear now in looking out for selling. So as we can see, for this has actually tested on the resistance up there, right? So we have a new resistance here, and for here, okay, then I'm going to put the resistance here, coming in again. All right, a higher support coming, but seems like there's another lower resistance coming as well. Well, so what are we expecting to see in this case? All right, so support level still here, no change. Okay, so at this moment here, what am I looking at is that there must be a new cycle of selling, right? If not, I wouldn't be selling anyway. Okay, so Aussie yen have to, because Aussie yen is at the edge between buying and selling, you know. Okay, so it's kind of difficult over here. So let's take a look first. Okay, if there is any selling opportunity, then we go on for selling. All right. Okay. So Aussie yen, but although Aussie yen still looks good to sell, okay. In general, I see that the Aussie yen still looking out for this support to break, and then we still have a good space of 100 pips to go. So tentatively, I will still want to put this into my watch list because I see that there's there's still a good chance. Okay, although now we are in the retracement, in the bear. So I will put this into my watch list, Aussie yen. Okay, all right. So for Aussie Kiwi, I see that the Aussie Kiwi has already started the bear running through. Okay, since on Monday we have been looking at this Aussie Kiwi until today, and looks like it's already started to go into the bear. So started to sell off, and I guess this is one that we can pay attention to. All right, so Aussie Kiwi, as we can see the support, there's a support level here. All right, so Aussie Kiwi to the support, we still have about 18 pips. So it's good to wait for it to break the support. Okay, then later on we may have another round of selling, which may be here. It is here, not maybe here. So we have another 48 pips. So yeah, I will be waiting for Aussie Kiwi to break the support. Okay, then I will sell. Okay, all right. So Aussie dollar. Let's take a look at Aussie dollar. Well, in this Aussie dollar, we are in the bear, looking for selling. So selling, same thing. We have a push yesterday to create a new resistance here. So Aussie dollar very similar to Aussie yen. Okay, so tentatively by looking at this, Aussie dollar, we still have about 17 pips. We have about 17 pips to the support. So I suggest that probably, okay, let's wait for it to break the support. Okay, then after that, we will have a better chance to sell. Okay, so for Aussie dollar, okay, so Aussie dollar, I think this one, okay, I will just skip this into my selling list first. Okay, let's wait for it to break the support first before we take action. Okay, Euro Aussie. Well, Euro Aussie as a sign of weakness from this Aussie dollar. All right, so I think it's still on the bull, so it is still good to buy, not to sell. All right, so buyers can take note. EURUSD. Well, EURUSD, I will still look at this as a bull. Okay, the bull is still ongoing, so tentatively I will not be selling for EURUSD. Well, for Euro Yen, let's take a look at Euro Yen. Well, Euro Yen have been selling for quite a while, and now it actually comes back for a retracement. So for now, for Euro Yen, I will be looking out for a buy. Should I look out for a buy? Yes, I think buying is still possible because I see that the resistance is actually pretty high up. Okay, so we are still looking out for the resistance here. Okay, so at the moment, I think this is still good for buying. All right. But the thing is that over here, okay, we are just away. I think it is still good, all right, because if you are buying, look out for this resistance about 37 pips away. So this one we still have to be careful, okay, although it's still on the buying trend, okay. All right, so let me remove this, okay, so that later on we can have a clearer picture for this. Okay, so Euro Kiwi, very straightforward. It is still on the bull. The bull is still running. Okay, so for now, the bull is still running, so we can look out for this resistance up here. So you can have about a 78 pips of buying. It's still possible. Right, Euro dollar. How about Euro dollar? Yes, Euro dollar, we are in the bear. Very clear that we are still in the bear. And now today we are in the bear. Since we are in the bear, we are looking out for selling. So same thing, yesterday it has been pushed up once over to this level. So the resistance has actually come down. Resistance has actually pushed down the price. And in this case, okay, now are we going for a buying or a selling? Same thing, we are at the edge here. So tentatively it's also quite difficult. So at the moment, okay, by looking at this whole area here, I still have about 50 pips to reach the support, as well as I have another 50 pips to 60 to reach the resistance. So we are in the middle, we are right at the middle. So at this point here, Euro dollar, it is actually looking good for selling. Okay, so we can look out for new cycle to sell, all right, along the way. All right, if there's a new cycle of selling, then okay, we will go for selling. All right, if not, then we have to stay away for a while, but buyers will come in to buy. Okay. Right, that's for euro dollar. So for euro dollar, let's take a look at pound Aussie. Pound Aussie. So pound Aussie over here. Pound Aussie, we are still looking for a buy. So buyer can take note, but look out for the resistance level up there. Alright, so this is the resistance level, no change. It's still remaining the same. Alright, pound CAD. What about pound CAD? Pound CAD. By looking at pound CAD, we are still in the bull. So tentatively, the pound CAD should be still on the buy side. So the pullback yesterday, okay, it was pretty good. Right. So after that, I think there's some release. Okay, so there's some Bank of England has given some warning. So yesterday the pound was tumbling down. Right. So today it should be looking out to recover. Okay. So tentatively, I will still be looking at some buying is possible. Right. But maybe on the second half of the day, we may see something change. Right. But today, please take note that the pound is going to release that GDP. So we have to be very, very careful with trading with the pound today. All right. So but of course, this GDP is a month to month. So tentatively, still, I will say that the impact is there, but okay, not to have so much of a worry. Okay, just stay away from trading during the hour. Okay, which is now 45 minutes to go. Okay. All right, so let's move on to pound franc. Pound franc. Let's take a look at pound franc. Pound franc, we are also moving in the selling, but the same thing. We are on the tentatively. We are on the support, right? Okay, we are on the support. So make sure it breaks the support first. Then I guess there will still be good to sell. All right. Similarly, okay, for pound CAD. Okay, so for pound CAD, we are also on the support. So let's take a look at this point here. So probably it may retrace upwards to take out the to test the high to recover the losses last night. Okay, so then after that, then it will start selling. Then that's also possible. Okay, so pound franc. All right, so I'm going to put this into my watch list. Okay, I think that's quite good. Right. Okay, so over here, pound franc. Okay. So pound yen. Well, yesterday was a very volatile day for the pound yen. Okay, and also the pound dollar. Am I right? Okay, so not really that volatile. Okay, I would say. So in general, it went down a little bit and it up. And after that, in the right at night, it actually started to swing down. Okay, so it swing down. Yep, it swing down very harshly. I think it's because of the Bank of England have given some warning. So today it seems like it's actually coming back to recover. Okay, so if this able to recover and it's still maintaining in the bear, it will still be good for selling. Okay, it will still be good. I'm still looking that selling is still possible. Okay, selling is still possible, whereby I see that the selling over at this point here. All right. I see that the selling may have a good opportunity to this level. Okay, this is the level. Yeah, this will be the level that I'm looking out for. All right. So at the moment, of course, this level a bit seems like a bit far. Right, 200 over pips. But I am actually looking even lower. Okay, I'm actually looking for something even lower. Right. So anyway, okay, just see how it goes first. But anyway, today we are still looking out for selling for this. Right. So let's see if there's any chance for us to sell for this currency. Okay. Right. So for pound yen, hi MK. Yeah, something going on GJ. Not. Today the pound we are releasing the GDP. So pound yen, right? So yesterday, Bank of England had given some warning and the price tumbled down. Today they are trying to recover. So I see that there may be a chance if the price is still heading downwards with a new cycle of selling, we still have a chance of selling. And tentatively, we still have a good space here, about 80 pips to go. So I still pin high hope on selling for this pound yen. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to put pound yen into my watch list. All right. So later on, we will take a look in the London session to see if there's any chance for selling. Right. So let's move on to pound kiwi. Pound kiwi. Well, pound kiwi very straightforward. We are still in the bull, so tentatively buying is still possible. Right, so for pound dollar, we are experiencing the same thing. Right, so this pound dollar, okay, so we are in the bear, and now we are actually retracing upwards. Same thing, the pound has tumbled down. Right, so hi Adi Narayana. Yes, nice name. I like this name very much. Okay, so yep, yesterday, okay, as we can see yesterday when we are trying to enter for trade, but unfortunately there isn't any selling signal and it started to trace upwards. In the middle of the night, it started to swing down. Okay, same thing. It's because of the warning from the Bank of England over here, and now they are trying to recover. But seems like the recovering is not doing very well over here. So I guess there may be another chance of selling, right? Since they have tested the previous support as a resistance, then now it's actually coming back for a selling. So I will say that for pound dollar, I will still be looking for selling, okay, but probably there may be some changes during the London session. So we will see how it goes before we actually take action, okay? So yep, so dollar CAD very straightforward. We are still on the bull to the moon. So currently I'm a seller, so I won't be touching on this dollar CAD. I will avoid selling. All right. For dollar franc, we have met up with a resistance up there. Okay, so currently the bull seems like it's going to have a stop. All right, so let's observe first, because tentatively it's not really so obvious that the dollar franc is actually going for a selling. So currently I will still be waiting. All these are still a pullback, so I'm not very interested. Okay, so I am actually now looking for a chance that that we can do for selling. Okay, so let's see what's next. Dollar yen. Well, dollar yen. Well, congratulations, dollar yen. We are now heading to the moon. So we are now at the 146.22. All right, 146.22, and the high is actually has hit 146.381. 146.381. So I think for seller, okay, any selling of this dollar yen is always pullback, where I don't really encourage that. Okay, so for dollar yen, I think it is still pretty good. Okay, for buying. Right, so for Bitcoin, yes, we are still hovering around this area, 19,000. So 19,667. 19,067. Okay, let's make it 19,067. All right. So now I will still see that the price will hover for a moment. Okay, I guess it may actually come probably later on. Okay, so after the first half of the London session, I think there will be some movement today. Okay, so tentatively, I'm looking at the range here. Okay, whereby I'm looking at 22.8 to the range of 18.3. Okay, so it may still range around this area, but it is a very big area. Okay, so just pay attention to that if there's any chance of buying or selling later on. Okay, how about gold? Well, let's take a look at the gold. Well, the gold has successfully completed the 1660 yesterday, and it went down further down to 1633. So at this point here, okay, then we can only see that now the gold is still looking for something, right? So are we in the bear tentatively? Yes, we are in the bear. Okay, then look out for a selling first. Okay, so I'm looking out for this level of resistance here. There's a range here. Okay, so let me see. Okay, probably I will be looking out for a range 1684. Okay, so currently looking for a buy to 1684 to see if there's any. Okay, if not, if this breaks below 1660, okay, if it breaks below the 1660, then we will be looking out for this area. Okay, whereby this area will be one support area that I'm looking out for, that it actually give us a very good chance of selling. Okay, after it breaks this, then very good space for selling downwards. Okay, so tentatively selling. Okay, that's for gold. All right, so yep, that's all for now. Okay, so let's see what do we have here with my picks. Okay, so quickly let's see. I have this Aussie let me see. That one. Okay. Yep. And let me flash it out for everybody so that everybody will have a chance to take down. Okay, so I'm going to sell Aussie CAD, Aussie Yen, Aussie Kiwi, Euro Dollar, Pound CAD, Pound Franc, Pound Yen, and Pound Dollar. Okay, right. So all these will be my currency pairs that I'm going to pick up for selling later on in the London section. So guys, I'm going to see you in the London session later on. So do remember to smash the like button for this video to appreciate the effort behind the video, and to subscribe to my YouTube channel so later on when I go live you will receive the notification if you ring up the bell. All right, appreciate that after this live session you can leave your comment below. All right, so to help me to trigger the algorithm for the YouTube channel. All right, thank you so much guys. This is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. I shall see you later in the London session. Thank you so much. See you later.